Liverman is here in New York with more on this. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Well, if the shutdown lasts past this weekend, it will become the longest in history. And so far, neither side is showing any signs of letting up. Bad news if you're one of more than 800,000 furloughed federal workers. President Trump will give his first primetime Oval Office address tonight. He'll argue his case to the American people for a wall at the U.S.-Mexico border.
We have an absolute crisis and of criminals and gang members coming through. It is national security. It's a national emergency.
It's an issue Mr. Trump has been making since the day he announced he was running for president in 2015.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people.
President Trump remains deadlocked with congressional Democrats over his demand for $5 billion for border wall funding. He'll visit the border on Thursday.
There's no security crisis at the border.
Democrats will offer a rebuttal immediately after his speech.
I expect the president to lie to the American people. Why do I expect this? Because he has been lying to the American people.
Trying to lessen the impact of the shutdown, the Trump administration announced the IRS will process tax returns and provide refunds to taxpayers. Mark Mazur of the Tax Policy Center says that will be a relief to thousands of Americans.
People often rely on their tax refunds to either pay bills that they may have piled up during the holiday season or to make a purchase of a consumer durable or even things like rent and food and so on.
The IRS will have to recall furloughed workers, meaning they'll be working without pay. And TSA officials are concerned Friday's payroll deadline could be a tipping point. That's when screeners will miss their first paychecks. Many of the more than 51,000 screeners cannot afford to lose their weekly pay and may not come to work. Anne-Marie.
Oh boy, Mark Liverman in New York. Thank you, Mark. Well, you can watch